All right, so rather than typing out all of the instructions for your sub today, I'm actually just going to make a quick little video to kind of explain what exactly is expected of you today before you leave class and before you come in on Tuesday. So just a reminder, on Tuesday you do have your open note Unit 5 assessment. That means that if you do not have the microbe notes and the macroalgae notes along with the seaweed diagram, you need to get those. Those need to be completed prior to Tuesday, because once that Canvas test opens up on Tuesday, you may not access any of the PowerPoints anymore. Okay, so today you have 2 assignments, just 2. They're not difficult. This is actually a very easy assignment, a very easy grade. So the very first one is the creepy sea creatures. So before we get into marine biology, I wanted to kind of pull some really crazy cool organisms and get you to kind of start looking at them. From this point out, I'll try to do a fish of the day that I think is super interesting and kind of share a little bit about that particular species. But I want you to kind of get on your own some practice looking at these creatures and seeing how awesome the ocean actually is. So the very first thing that you need to do is actually on the front side of your computer paper, you are drawing a picture of that particular organism. We're going to put a little spin on it. You're going to be creative and you're going to add a Halloween costume to it. The only thing is I need to still be able to tell what that organism is. So feel free to either hand draw it or trace it from your computer screen. It's up to you. I know that I'm not an artist, so I definitely would be tracing it. But be creative. Let me see what your organism actually looks like. Down below that, if you'll write the scientific name and the common name is just what's on the list for the creepy sea creatures assignment. So coffin fish or goblin shark, that is their common name. Their scientific name, of course, would be the genus and the species. On the back side of your computer paper, you need to give me 3 different paragraphs. The third paragraph is an optional paragraph, so you can either draw or write the third one. The first paragraph, you need to describe the habitat of that ocean creature. So tell me where in the ocean it can be found. Is it benthic? Is it pelagic? Does it hide in caves? Does it freely swim in the water column? So give me that information. The second paragraph, you need to describe for me what the organism feeds on. You need to describe how it feeds as well. So what tactics does it use for predation? That is an awesome way to kind of distinguish some of these creatures from other creatures, is their predation tactics. And then the third paragraph, you're describing to me the organism's life cycle. So from egg or birth of live young all the way up to an adult, what does that organism do? What does it look like? You can either write this out in paragraph form or you can illustrate with pictures. So it's up to you how you want to do that third paragraph. Just to clarify, a paragraph is 3 to 5 sentences. They need to be 3 to 5 sentences in order to receive credit, and they need to be in complete sentences as well. This is due before you walk out the door. So this needs to have your name on it first and last and turned into the bucket for your class period before you walk out the door. All right, the second assignment, once you finish that, the sub will have these on the front lab station. You are completing numbers 1 through 14 of Unit 6, Part 1 vocab. So you are defining, using in a sentence, and then drawing a picture to illustrate that. If you do not draw a picture, you are not going to receive full credit. So make sure that you get that done. We are in the stage where everything is pictures, everything is diagrams, everything is labeled and colored. Other than that, Unit 6, Part 1 vocab is going on notebook pages 60 and 61, so you got 2 pages to do that. You just need to get 1 through 14 done before you walk out of class today. So make sure creepy creatures is done, and then your vocab numbers 1 through 14 are done as well. All right, have a good weekend.